Hi, and welcome to our pet health class. And we are going to be going over a few different things that you can do for your pets and oils and supplements that you can use to support their well-being. The information presented in this presentation is not intended to treat, diagnose, or cure and does not replace your doctor's diagnosis. It is important that you pay attention to this, and this is only given for educational purposes only. If you have any other questions, please be sure to consult your doctor. The references that we use during this class would be the list here. We also have gotten information from blogs, including Young Living blogs, and from other veterinarian sources. Again, if you have any questions about the authenticity of something, be sure to do the research yourself. Dig it up. You'll be surprised what you find. So some interesting info. The amazing realization that every animal in nature would be exposed to nature's powerful medicine has propelled the use of essential oils to include everything from honeybees to elephants. And that is what we're going to be going over in this class. But please note, we're not going to be talking about elephants. The more hair follicles per square inch of skin, the more enhanced the absorption of essential oils. Therefore, cats can absorb more than dogs and horses with thicker, coarse hair. Remember, it's easy to reapply oils as needed, but it's impossible to take back 5 drops once they're applied. Applying to the paws might be considered safe location for pets, since humans' feet is the safest for us, but evidence suggests that animals carry many more toxins within their foot pads. This may cause a detox in their feet that could be uncomfortable for the pet. Did you know that the pet pharmaceuticals is a billion-dollar industry? More and more people are wanting the best for their fur babies, better food, better flea spray, better shampoo. So let's show you how to offer that to them. The first oil we're going to talk about is PuriClean. This is the Young Living Pet Collection. So you cannot get this as a kit anymore, but you can get individual oils. This is for proper pre-cleaning and wound preparation, and it can improve the healing process. PuriClean blend contains essential oils with cleansing and purifying properties, helping to maximize a healing environment. And there's just a list here of some different ways that you can use it. Personally, I like to spritz it 8 to 10 drops in a 1 ounce bottle and just spray it on for a quick skin cleansing spritz. The animals seem to not mind it, and it's easier to aim that way. Again, carefully apply according to the size and species of animals. We will be going over that in a couple slides, so just make sure that you are diluting correctly. The next oil we're going to talk about is the Infectaway. Animals that are under stress or injury can be prone to infection. The blend of oil and Infectaway have a cleaning effect that supports healthy recovery and helps your pet promote a healthy boost in immune fighting properties. So a couple ways to use it. You can add 1 to 2 drops to the affected area to support proper healing. You can put 8 to 10 drops in a 1 ounce spray bottle with distilled water to support healing properties. Pretty simple. The third oil would be the Mendwell Essential Oil Blend, which contains the healing properties of geranium, lavender, frankincense, and other essential oils that work together to support proper blood flow to promote and maintain healing process. Now, if you put the three of the ones we've just gone over together, they make an awesome trio. That's the PuriClean, Infectaway, and Mendwell. And you can massage 1 to 2 drops into the affected area to help support the immune system. The next one is the Paragize. Animals can be prone to parasites that can affect their growth or progression. So with the proprietary combination of ginger, peppermint, spearmint, and other supportive oils, Paragize was created to support healthy digestion, a vital part of ensuring your animal's overall health and well-being. You can add 2 to 4 drops to water. Use an Aroma Glide roller fitment to apply to abdominal areas. Repellorama. With a Repellorama, a unique combination of citronella, Idaho tansy, Palo Santo, and Melaleuca A, because I'm not trying to say that word, your pet will enjoy being outside without having to deal with pests. This blend is an effective formula that fends off insects and bugs naturally without the use of harmful chemicals. Some ways to use the oil: you can apply 2 to 4 drops to your hands and pet onto your animal's coat. You can add to a 1-ounce spray bottle and spritz generously on your animal's coat or skin to keep bugs away. You can diffuse to keep pests away from certain areas in your home or small areas outdoors. And I've actually used this on myself for a bug spray until Young Living came out with their bug spray, which is awesome. The next one is whether it's TOA, but whether from abuse, neglect, or other emotional trauma, traumatic events from a previous experience or owner, emotional distress can take a toll on animals. TOA was created to help your animal move past these emotional blocks and support a new level of emotional freedom and joy. Some ways to enjoy the oil is 1 drop behind the ear to calm during times of grief or agitation. You can diffuse for 30 minutes 3 times daily to support positive emotional well-being, and you can use the Aroma Glide roller fitment to apply to the bottom of the paws or on the flanks. So on this slide here, we're going to go over a little bit of how the pads work and the dilution ratios. So you'll notice that on the bottom of this slide, it says for small animals, cats, small dogs, and exotic animals, apply 3 to 5 drops of dilution, 80 to 90%. What that means is up at the top there, it says 90% dilution is 1 drop of essential oil, EO, to 9 drops of carrier oil, which is the CO. A carrier oil would be your coconut oil, olive oil, avocado oil, something fatty. It's a good oil. Vegetable oil is dangerous. Do not use vegetable oil. So that's exactly, you can go by that ratio there. The emotional chart for your animals is directly below that. You can say each pad is loyalty, devotion, courage. So if you're trying to promote a good emotional well-being, you can apply to that area and have them smell it. And then, of course, we have our actual footprints here, the right paw and the left paw, explaining the different Vitaflex points. And the cool part about this is even on humans, the sinuses, the eyes, the ears, they're all almost in the exact location per our toes and the pads of our feet. So it's pretty interesting how that works. But again, if you're not sure where to apply something, the spine or the paws do wonders, and you can normally cover every area that you need to. The next slide we're going to go over is the pet's immune system and overall body support. So if you're not sure what to order, here's a great list for you. The dosage is based on the pet's size, so be sure to check with your pet chart to see what they are actually needing. But research has shown that essential oils support our bodies and our pets' bodies better than conventional therapy. Found that very interesting. So there's just, again, 2 supplements that are great for animals and then a list of oils that you can use. The next slide is the pet's behavior issues. So behavior problems are the leading cause of surrender of pets to animal shelters. This is not a quick fix. You are going to have to put some time and effort to fix an emotionally damaged animal. And this goes the same for humans. If it's been created, it takes time for the brain to create a new pathway. But if you don't put in the effort, this will fail. So some oils to calm the animals are listed on the bottom there: peace and calming, gentle babies, etc. But you also need the oils for training the owner, because there's a lot of work for both to be able to get through these emotional barriers. Again, peace and calming, present time, highest potential, valor, and live your passion, or magnify your purpose. Sorry, that's a good one. Amphibians. So This is the start of our animal slides here. Amphibians love frankincense and purification. So you can place 1 drop of neat. Neat means that there is no carrier oil, that you're just putting the drop of frankincense in your hands, rubbing it together, and then touching the animal. And it says on here to make sure that it's completely absorbed into your skin, so there shouldn't be a wet mark when you pick up that frog. Cup the animal in the palms of your hands, and they will absorb the essential oils via diffusion and through their skin. And the same with the soaking and misting. You're going to use a toothpick dip of purification to 1 liter of water. And you'll notice there that the small animals, it says cats, small dogs, and exotic animals, you apply 3 to 5 drops of diluted 80 to 90% oil mixture per application. But in this case, because of their type of skin, I recommend just putting it in your hand, letting it absorb, and then touching the animal. You'll see better results that way than actually diluting. The next item on our list is bees. Honeybees are suffering from a mysterious condition, and some experts feel that the lack of natural environment and possibly even the lack of exposure to essential oils are the root of their illness. Dripping essential oils onto a cotton ball and placing it in or around the beehive is practice currently being used to boost honeybee health. So frankincense is the #1 suggested oil to use, and this is just a great way to support overall health and wellness. You'll find the bees are actually attracted to it. Let's talk birds. Birds, especially parrots, are a more recent addition to the world of veterinarian aromatherapy. Pet birds are extremely sensitive to household toxins, and it is very well known by bird owners that even the spray of an air freshener or the burning of a candle can be dangerous to a bird. A favorite technique that is being used currently in thousands of birds is the feather spray technique. So that's 20 drops of lavender, 20 drops of lemon, and 20 drops of orange in a 1 to 4 ounce glass spray bottle. 1 4-ounce glass spray bottle. Be sure to shake well before each application and then mist the bird directly with the spray up to 2 times a day. Birds love the spray, and even those who routinely dislike the shower with a traditional spray bottle are attracted to being sprayed in this manner. It's a few of my friends have birds, and they've been using this, and they said their birds absolutely love it. You have to realize that lemon and orange come from tropical areas, so the birds would have naturally been around the essence of these smells. So it just makes sense that it would be something that they would be attracted to. The next one on our list is rabbits. So we have a mild raindrop and a regular raindrop. There's a couple different techniques there, but you'll see up at the top there, digees, frankincense, lemon, lavender, copaiba, tangerine, helichrysum, and purification. These are just some oils that are great for the animal. So you can look these oils up in the book and see what they were used for and use them according to what results you would like to get. And also the raindrop, you'll see that it's missing a couple items out of it. It just has the oregano, thyme, basil, cypress, wintergreen, marjoram, and peppermint. So in both of these situations, you would do a couple different applications that will work significantly for the animal. So I would probably start with the mild and then eventually work my way up to the regular. And where fennel supports the mother with her milk production. You got purification and animal scent shampoo. It helps with healthy skin and is off-putting to bugs. 5 drops of purification to 1 tablespoon of shampoo. You got the digees and the Life 9, which supports all digestive systems. And then, of course, tangerine, citrus fresh, orange, and lemon. Any of these can be used in drinking water to support the immune system. Gentle Baby is used to support the mother in delivery, and Thieves is used to support all immune systems. Again, remember that rabbits are small animal, so it would need an 80 to 90% dilution with all applications. Cats. So the controversy about tea tree oil, or Melaleuca A, remains a fascinating subject to me. I have communicated directly with people who have exposed their cat to a poor grade of Melaleuca oil, and tragically the cat seized and died. However, I also have witnessed firsthand a cat that received 4 drops of young living Melaleuca A oil orally 2 times a day, followed by blood work, which showed no ill effects. So I really truly believe this goes to show you the quality of these different types of oils. So that being said, you probably don't want to expose your cat to any tea tree oil. Why chance it? So there's hundreds of different oils out there that you can use. Just stay clear of the tea tree. It's easy. But the Litorama, I really like this recipe. You can add 1 to 3 drops of your chosen essential oil to 1 cup of baking soda. Let it soak in a glass jar for 24 hours. Shake it regularly. Start by sprinkling a small amount of this mixture into the litter box. To make sure your cat does not have a aversion to the oil, make sure you have an oil-free box off to the side. You wouldn't want your kitty cat to go pooping or peeing on your floor because it does not like its litter. And as far as the raindrop goes with cats, it says to start with the Valor rubbed on the hands and pet the cat's spine. 4 drops in each a 30 milliliter bottle and fill with V6 oil. So cats, again, have lots of hair follicles, so they are one of the most extremely sensitive animals to the oils. Dilute, 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 and the cat would actually enjoy it. And I have lots of friends who do diffuse their oils and have great results with their cats. Oh, an animal may release toxins up to 7 days. Be sure they get lots of fresh water and are able to detox correctly. Chickens. So you can use Copaíba, myrrh, valor, or helichrysum for any type of occasional discomfort. Citrus fresh or Digees can be used in the drinking water to support the immune system. And of course, they're considered a small animal, so you would apply 3 to 5 drops of diluted 80 to 90% oil mixture per application. So go easy. Chinchillas. Water diffusion starts with 1 drop of oil into the diffuser. And please note that chinchillas are not to have the carrier oil. Chinchillas contain the most hair follicles per square inch of skin of any land animal. This means that even diffusion of an essential oil in the air is likely to achieve systematic levels with the use of oils, and water diffusion is likely all they may need. Many chinchillas have enjoyed licking essential oils off their owner's hands, and that is fine if they choose to do so. Oils can be added to their drinking water. Petting can be utilized in more critical situations. However, the oils should be applied to your hands neat and completely absorbed into your skin prior to handling. Again, carrier oils, no on chinchillas. When cleaning the cage or around the pet, we highly recommend the Thieves Cleaner because it's a natural chemical-free cleaner. And then you can use any of these oils in the drinking water with a toothpick dip into the liter of water. And you can gradually increase to 1 drop per liter, but start off small. Again, animals are super sensitive to the potency of the oil. Citrus fresh, tangerine, orange, and lemon are the ones that you would add to the water. Now we have cows. So you can use any of these to help with immune boosting. Purification, Melrose, Thieves, frankincense, lavender, myrtle, Idaho balsam fir, Digees, Exodus 2, Parafree. We have a cute little thing for utterly clean. You can place 5 drops into a feed 2 to 3 times a day. And if you want to know the potency of oregano, do some Googling on that. There is some awesome things you'll find about oregano. Umbilical cord covering, coat the cord with 5 to 6 drops for 3 to 5 days with myrrh. So that will help. And remember, cows are large animals, so you would apply neat to the animal unless it's a hot oil. So another thing is the teat enhancement cream. You can apply 3 to 6 drops of one or any combination on location 2 to 3 times a day until health goal is reached. That's myrrh, lavender, and tsuga. For hormones, you can do 10 drops of myrrh into the rectum, 10 drops of Idaho balsam fir in the mouth, and clary sage apply before cycle. And of course, we have our breathing support, which you can diffuse in the barn, of Raven and RC. Now we're on to dogs, things that cause itchy red skin. We got scabies, ear mites, hot spots, eczema, allergies, you name it, we've got it. And then, of course, the top 10 canine claims that happen when you go to your vet. Please note that dogs and cats are some of the most exposed animals to our toxins that we use on a daily basis. They walk around on our hardwood floors that we mop with poison. They clean up our food, such as genetically modified food, because we hate to waste and we want our animals to feel loved. So we let them lick that ice cream or eat that bread, and it affects their digestive system. We also are giving them tap water, which is loaded with fluoride and other heavy metals that are detrimental to a dog's thyroid. So little things that we do, even giving them baths at home without a filtered water, their skin will absorb the fluoride, which damages their thyroid, causing diabetes, causing weight problems, sleep problems. So there's a lot involved with the dog industry. And remember, the pet pharmaceutical is a trillion-dollar industry. It is astronomical what they get paid. So we also have other things that you can look into for this. Again, the flea and tick allergy reaction. It could also be to the flea and tick chemicals that you put onto the skin. And then food allergy, dogs are not meant to eat bread. Dogs are not meant to eat a lot of the foods that we eat. So just keep that in mind. The next slide is an ear spray recipe. You can mix all of the following in a 30 milliliter glass spray bottle. 7 to 8 milliliters of thieves spray, 1 tablespoon of V6, 3 drops of lemongrass, 4 drops of copaiba, 5 drops of purification, and you top it off with the distilled water. You can shake well and spray into the ear once or twice a day. You're not attempting to fill the ear with a solution. You should be just coating the skin in the canal area with spray. Ferrets. So with ferrets, we're going to do ingestion oils, citrus fresh, tangerine, orange, and frankincense. Any of these oils can be used for water diffusion, which is the Idaho balsam fir, frankincense, or joy. And of course, petting, you can use daily the frankincense and joy. Supplements, easy. You're going to use the Ningxia Red. And again, the ferrets are a small animal. 90% dilution is what is needed. Fish. Fish would indeed be exposed to essential oils from plant matter decomposing in their water environment. Peppermint, lemon, and purification have been frequently used and with great results for a multitude of concerns. Start by introducing very small amounts of oil into a glass aquarium, not plastic, or pond by dipping a toothpick into oil and then putting it into the water. It is often found that when drops of essential oil are placed on the water surface, fish will orally ingest the oil droplets. I find it absolutely interesting to think that these trees and seaweed and all of that are actually essential oils coming out into the water. So cool. Guinea pigs. So just about any oil can be used in the water diffusion. Of course, we have our supplements. You can do your Ningxia Red, or you can cut a Super C into a quarter piece and give that to them. I love the Super C, so I can't see why a guinea pig would not. We have our Citrus Fresh is for ingestion. You can start with 1 drop per liter of water. And again, guinea pigs are small, 90%. Hedgehogs. You can use a purification and frankincense and do a water misting, which is 4 drops of purification in a 4 ounce of water. And you can also add a little bit of frankincense for a more powerful spray. Purification, frankincense, and lemon. Any of these could be used in the water diffusion. Ingestion oils, citrus fresh, tangerine, orange, and frankincense. And of course, for cleaning the cages or around the pet, follow cleaning suggestions on the bottle of the Thieves Cleaner. Chemical-free cleaning for our lovely pets. Horses. So let's talk about scanning a horse. When scanning a horse, you need to remove all the jewelry for the scan, and you must scan the human first and then scan immediately with the human and the horse or animal. Or if you have an ITOVI, you can try and attach the scanner directly to the horse, but remember it will vibrate when it activates, and I would hate for you to get kicked. So don't let others touch the horse while you're scanning, or it will scan everyone, the other person and the horses. With the raindrop technique for horses, here's a couple don'ts. It's really easy to do, but pay attention to these ones. Don't spend too much time stroking the horse's spine. Usually 3 repetitions are sufficient. Avoid dripping oils on the hair of the horse's spine and stroking them in. You will be stroking against the grain of the hair, and the oil will be flicked off the spine rather than rubbed in. This is not as important with animals with fine hair. So just put the oil droplets into your hand and then wipe the spine. Once you make contact with the animal on which you are applying the oils, never break it until you finish. Do not work on animals with multiple partners. Raindrop technique is more effective when only one pair of hands makes continuous contact with the animal because the energy stays the same and the animal gets skittish when 2 or more people touch them at the same time. Again, you could use the oregano and basil if you only had those 2, but all 4 work great. Another thing for horses, we have our everyday oils for horses. So if you have them, great. This is a list that I would be stocking up on if I had horses. Peppermint, frankincense, lemon, myrrh, thieves, lavender, copaiba, wintergreen, Idaho balsam fir, valor, helichrysum, purification, peace and calming, panaway, valerian, vetiver, and clove. Again, large animals, so you would apply neat. If you're using a hot oil, you need to dilute. That would be a little spicy for them, so just add a little bit of dilution. It'll go a lot further. It slows down the absorption rate, so it's not so hot to them. So we have a couple recipes here to help you out with your horses. A good horse spray is 30 drops of purification, 30 drops of lemongrass, 30 drops of citronella. You can mix together and add oils plus water in a 32-ounce spray bottle. Shake well and spray the horses as much as needed, especially during those hot, sweaty times of year when they could just use a little coverage. And then, of course, we have our Patsy's Muscle Support Blend. You can do 2 ounces of Orthosport, 15 milliliters of the following: Idaho balsam fir, copaiba, wintergreen, clove, frankincense, and panaway. You can mix together, apply a small amount of this mixture at a time, followed by peppermint. If you end with peppermint, it intensifies the other oils 18 times. For immune booster, you can add 15 milliliter of lavender and thieves to the blend. So for pigs, we have digestive support or even petting. You would want to do the peppermint, diges, and copaiba. For kidney and bladder support, you could do the K&B or inner defense. And of course, for cleaning, we use the animal scent shampoo and the thieves. I love to think that the thieves cleaner could be used to clean the animals. So put that a little bit on their skin and enjoy a thieves cinnamon smelling piggy. Reptiles. So here we want to do water misting. You can add approximately 4 drops per 4 ounces of distilled water. And I know it says mist the tortoise. That's actually a reptile too. But you would mist the reptile, the cage, or the food items as needed. Water diffusion, you can rotate through the variety of essential oils or choose those indicated per the health concern. Soaking water, reptiles often soak in their own drinking water or are provided with an opportunity to soak in a large area of water. Adding essential oils to the water source is an excellent method of application. And of course, we have our raindrop technique. You would do 1 drop of each diluted, and then you can apply. Supplements would be the Ningxia Red. But again, get the book, read up on reptiles. You would hate to overdose your little reptile. And it's easy to read in the book all the different oils and supplements, where they support and how they support. Okay, we're on to rodents. Water diffusion, you have your frankincense, orange, and purification. And of course, drinking water, we have citrus fresh, tangerine, and orange. They can use the supplements, the Ningxia Red, of course. And then the raindrop technique, 1 to 2 ounces or 1 to 2 drops of each oil added to 30 to 60 milliliters of V6 oil. You can do 3 drops of each solution and is generally applied and stroked into the spine area. So you would dilute, mix together, and then apply a couple drops of the dilution, so it's extra diluted. You need an 80 to 90% dilution with rats. Of course, we have sugar gliders. The water diffusing, we have purification and thieves. For drinking water, we have citrus fresh, tangerine, orange, or frankincense. And when you're petting, any oil of choice, just be sure it's completely absorbed into your hands. Cleaning, you would use the thieves cleaner. We want to make sure that the cage and our surrounding areas is very clean for them. And the probiotic, the Life 9, you can mix with yogurt to help support a healthy gut. Of course, we have our Ningxia. If you do the Ningxia in a bowl, be sure to only let it out for a little bit and then rinse thoroughly. Tortoises. Water misting, you can add approximately 4 drops per 4 ounces of distilled water and mist the tortoise, cage, or food items. Water diffusion, you can rotate through a variety of essential oils or choose those indicated per the health concern. Some safe oils for tortoises are frankincense, lemon, lavender, orange, helichrysum, citrus fresh, grapefruit, and Palo Santo. With the Ningxia Red in this case, you can actually take and put it in a spray bottle and spritz it on their greens to help give them an extra punch of vitamins. And of course, we have our cleaner for a healthy environment for our tortoise. So when scanning any animal, first be sure to remove all the jewelry from your hands. Scan yourself first, get the machine ready to go before bringing in the pet. It makes them a little anxious to wait if you are trying to type and hold them there and make them stand and wait. Put your hand on the non-furry part of the belly and try and stay as calm as possible. If you're nervous, they'll be nervous. Don't let any other pet or human touch you or them while you're scanning. Otherwise, you will pick up oils for them. And if the animal scans for more than 1 oil at a time, be sure to go to the highest number on the scanner. Remember, an animal's sense of smell is a lot stronger than ours. If you scan for an oil they need to smell, just open the lid and let them come to you. If they don't come, it doesn't mean that they don't like it. It means it's so strong for that spot, so strong in that spot for them. You can put the oils in the diffuser. Just remember, a little goes a long way. They will remove themselves from the room if they do not like the oils or to get a safe distance away. Well, that's all, folks. I hope you've enjoyed our class. I thank you for attending it and for enjoying finding some alternative uses and ideas for your pets. I think we all need to get back, including ourselves, get ourselves and our animals back to the way Mother Nature designed for it to be ran. I don't believe that God had put plants on this earth for us to just spray them with Roundup and mow them. So thank you again for coming to this class. I hope it was beneficial to you, and be sure to share with your friends. If you have any questions about any concerns, be sure to visit your veterinarian.